What's up, guys? It's Jules. Already getting covered in floss all over. How y'all doing? It is Wednesday afternoon. It is, what is it? Is it mid-March? Third week of March? Second week of March? I don't know, something like that. Things are going crazy, are they not? Let's talk about cross-stitch first, and then I've got a couple of updates with some things that, yeah, anyway, we'll get to it. All right, so what have I gotten done in cross-stitch today? I did not finish it as well. Every week I say this. It was a crazy week. If you have listened to the end of the video, you'll understand why. But I did get some other stuff done. I wanted to show you how far I got on Dachshund. I left it in the hoop because I thought I would get back to it, and then some things happened and I never got back to it. But so there's Dachshund. So just a bit more purpley. Got plenty of room for more purpley. And the ears. We're going to work on that this week. I think we're going to have a bit more stitching time because I got the weekend off and nobody's going anywhere. So, all right. Everybody got their thermometers? Check. All right. Let's go Rainy Waterloo Place to show you progress made on this next page. Oh, it's getting heavy. Well, it's not really getting heavy. It's just heavier than it was. There we go. There we go. So you can see we're making progress. We're getting there. We're getting there. Every little bit helps. Every little bit. But I got a fair bit done. A fur piece. Got a little bit done there. So I was pretty happy with that. It's funny because it's like it's always just the same old like 6 or 7 colors that I'm using. It's just amazing how good it looks. And then I got some Reaper done. Let me show you the Reaper. Mostly dark Reaper. Very dark Reaper. So there's that. So I think that's, is that 310? I think that's just 310. So I just filled in some here. And just one little level. But yeah, I'm going to definitely try to get most of this page. If not, well, yeah, probably most of this page done. No, what did I say I was going to do? The top rows? Top rows, that's what I said. I don't even remember what I say anymore. So there's that. All right. And that's it. That is it for the cross-stitch progress this week. I still haven't finished I have an article or a blog post that I'm trying to write about summarizing some stuff from the Nashville market, and that hopefully will be up tomorrow. I need to do some more research on that tonight. Basically, I'm just trying to pull a lot of different reports together. I'm trying to get at least like 20 of people who were there that saw things, that were designers, that were displaying things, and show you guys where you can go to look at a bunch of designs of things to cross-stitch for the coming year. So I think we're going to have a lot of time to cross-stitch this year. And so we'll see. We'll see. But so I'm working on that. Otherwise, yeah, I'm tired. I am not sick, thankfully. I'm not sick. But that could come any day. We've been exposed to a lot of people at work. And unfortunately, when you're a veterinarian, you can't always... I'm like, what was that? It was a little fluffy flew around. You can't really always shut down the way that everybody else shuts down. Not that you want to shut down. I mean, we want to be there and help our patients out. And so everybody's doing things a little bit differently. My biggest issue with this whole COVID, well, if I say it, I think my video just got demonetized. It's okay, I don't care. But with the whole viral thing, the thing that we're trying to do is protect the public as much as possible and also protect our staff. If we get sick, we have to shut down. So especially the couple, just me and another doctor, and if we get sick, we definitely have to shut down, and that would not be great for business, but we are preparing for that. So we are in the process of just reevaluating every single day what we're doing. We decided on Monday, well, let me go back. So Friday was crazy busy. We probably had, I'd say at least 30 appointments, we probably had at least 60 people in our hospital, in and out, all day long. And I kept thinking to myself, this is not right, we need to be doing some kind of protective, but everybody was so sick, so you also couldn't help, but you just had to help animals that were sick and talking to the people and whatnot. And Saturday was just as busy. It was crazy busy. And Monday rolled around, and I'm like, we've got to do something now. What should we do? Okay, what if for at least for the foreseeable future, let's only see sick animals? There's no reason to see well animal checks right now, annual wellness exams, do those kinds of things. We don't have to do those right now. Everybody should be at home. A lot of people should be at home. So let's just do sick animals. Birds! They're not listening to me. But let's just do sick animal appointments. And so we did, and still amazingly enough, fairly busy. And everybody that came in, I swear, everybody that came in was over the age of 80. Every single person. I had people on oxygen carts bringing them in and stuff. And I'm like, what are you doing here? And I couldn't believe it. And they just don't know. Like, they didn't understand. And I'm like, okay, we just gotta like take this choice out of people's hands. And I came in on Tuesday, and I had put a notice out on Facebook and asked some of my other friends, and I'm like, other vets in the country, what are you guys doing? Like, what are you doing to protect your patients, not your patients, your clients, your staff? What are you doing? And so my friends got back to me, told me what they were doing, or some of them, the ones that are doing something, they told me. And so what we're doing now is nobody gets inside the building except for the staff. And we meet you out in the parking lot, and we get your history. Everybody wears a mask outside. And so we write everything down. If there is a need to touch anybody or anything or whatever, we put on gloves for any reason. And we're just cleaning everything like crazy. And the vast majority of people some people are just, okay, whatever, it's totally fine. And the vast majority of people have been very supportive and very happy that we're doing things like this. The last guy that showed up today called it a very ugly name that I will not repeat here. And I must have just had a look on my face. I probably kind of just, I can be intimidating when I want to. And I think I shifted completely the way when he said that. I just, whoosh. And because he was like, oh, no, it's your business. You can do what you want. And because I didn't say a word, I just gave him a look. And so I'm like, this is nothing to joke about. This is not just a business. These are people that I care about, and I'm protecting you as well as them. And he's like, okay. But I can tell you what I know, which is I know a couple people who already have the virus. I know that a contact of mine who is an anesthesiologist, an MD, a people anesthesiologist, has said that the hospital that he works at is crazy busy, and it's all the virus. And it is it's here for sure. So I know we don't have to talk about it. If you feel free to ask questions if you want to, but I'm probably not going to get into much more than that. But I'm still working, and I'm still working a fairly normal schedule. I got off early today because honestly, I'm exhausted from the worry, from the stress, and I'm also exhausted from the next thing that I'm going to talk about, which is the little puppy. So I need to come out first without leading you guys on and let you know that the little puppy I put him down today. And I know that's going to come as a shock to you guys, but he had been I'd had him for a month, and for the first 2.5 weeks, I felt like he was making good progress every day. I felt physically he was getting stronger, more coordinated. Mentally, he still wasn't with it, but, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I had a patient of mine basically that was born. This is a little 8-week-old puppy that got encephalitis, some kind of bacterial infection, we think, that went up into his brain. And what I wasn't sure about with him was, he was never a normal puppy to begin with. He was always quiet, reserved, didn't play with his brothers and sisters, and just didn't act quite right. Never acted quite right. And then when the infection hit him, he was really messed up. And I hand-fed him 4 or 5 times a day for the last month. And initially he got stronger and he looked better. And then there was this period about a week ago where, a week and a half to a week ago, physically he started deteriorating a little bit. He wasn't quite as strong. He didn't stay up for as long as he normally did and walk around. But then he started mentally coming alive. Like, he could hear. and he could react. And if you picked him up and held him, he definitely knew that you were holding him. And so I was like, all right, great. Well, so the mental side's coming back. So let's see what the physical side, hopefully that will come, continue to come back. And over the last, especially 3 or 4 days, he was really struggling to move around. He was kind of tipping forward on his head a lot. His front legs were becoming harder and harder for him to use. And I really felt like something was just fundamentally structurally wrong with him from the get-go. And the infection just took advantage of that and made everything so much worse. And I just couldn't, he was, I don't know how much pain that he was in. He would have episodes where, I don't know if they were little mini seizures or what, but you could always stop him just by holding his, neck or holding his head. But it was, 30 days, it was a good try. And it was a lot of work and a lot of stress, but I couldn't do it any longer. I mean, meaning I couldn't put him through it any longer. I could have kept going, but it wasn't going to work. And so, so we let him go this morning, which is it just sucked. On to more happy news. So my car still hasn't been found. I think Friday, tomorrow is the day that, this will be tomorrow for you guys. Friday will be the day that they can officially declare it gone, and I can start looking. Well, I should start looking for another car as it is, but I'm probably just gonna get like a little beater. We'll see what I get. Tiny little junker car. Maybe I can get like a $500 car or something. I just need for it to drive me like not very much at all. So anyway. So I didn't get a lot of stitching done this week. A lot of stressful stuff going on, as you guys can tell. And I kind of decided to go into, comfort mode when I came home from work a couple of days this week. And I started playing one of my little online video games that I play. And it's a stupid little game, but it passes the time and helps me relax. So that's what I did. But, other than that, we've cleaned the house. I could hear a beep, but now I don't hear it. The house got all cleaned. That was pretty much my husband's doing. He kind of went crazy on everything. But, so, that's kind of where we're at, guys. I hope y'all are safe. Hope everybody's healthy. Sorry. Oh, man. Sleepy. That's where things are at. And, just hang on for the ride. We'll be fine. We got a lot of cross-stitching to do. We're going to make some progress. Going to get some stuff done. It's going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. And, at least that's what I keep telling myself. It's going to be okay. So I think that's it. I'm sorry, it's kind of a bummer of an episode. It's an episode. Did you guys see Frozen 2? We saw Frozen 2 last night. My husband wanted to watch Frozen 2, so we watched Frozen 2. Since we don't have anything else to watch right now. I got so many series that I need to watch, though, so maybe I'll do that. I'll start on that tomorrow. But gotta get back on the blog. Gotta get back on getting some articles out. It's been far too hectic before this week. Oh, I'm sorry. I yawned. But y'all take care, and I will talk to you very soon. And check out the blog, stitchandjules.com. And and we'll pick one of these projects, and we'll do. Maybe I need to pick out something that I haven't been working on lately and do that. I say that all the time. We'll see what mood I'm in for that. Hopefully, I'm in a good stitching mood. I gotta be relaxed to be stitching. So if I get a lot of stitching done, it's a better week. So I will see you guys on the other side, on the flip side.